I remember the first time I flew a drone. It was shaky, uncertain, and some of my shots felt like a beginner trying to find balance on a bicycle. But I had a vision. I wanted to create breathtaking aerial content that will not only capture landscape but also tell compelling stories. And that's how my journey to mastering drone footage for YouTube and other social media platforms truly began. At first, I was just capturing roads, trees, and any random events from a distance. But something felt off. The footage looked great, but lacked a purpose. That's where I realized I wasn't just filming scenery, I needed to tell a story. Now fast forward to today, I've learned some game-changing drone piloting tips that has completely transformed my content. On TikTok, I have over 100 followers for the past 2 years, and if you're looking to step up your drone game, these are some essential tips for every drone pilot you should know. With that said, let's get into action. First is mastering the basics before anything else. Before chasing cinematic shots, get comfortable with manual flying. Hover steadily in different weather conditions because it's not always going to be sunny and dry. Winter is coming. And learn to move smoothly in all directions without jerky movements because it takes the cinematic aspect out of the footage. A jerky footage will look like this, but if you have a smooth footage, it's going to be looking like this. And try flying in tight spaces without relying on obstacle avoidance sensors. I flew almost 98% of my drones without obstacle avoidance sensors, and it really helped a lot because some projects won't require a very large space, some projects just have a very tight space. And these kind of footage also add a little touch of cinematic. I know the drone is costly, but ask yourself if the footage is worth it. And if you're totally new to drones without any idea of obstacle avoidance, then I'll suggest you read into it, and I suggest you use it because it's gonna save you a lot. Now, our second point is over planning your shots. Now, instead of planning too much, just fly.
The home point has been updated. Please check it on the map.
As soon as you're in the air and you're seeing what you're looking at, the idea is gonna come. And this method have actually saved me a lot in my work. From above is when you can select your best angle for the scene because you already have a perspective of what you're looking at. Now, normally what I do is once I get my drone in the air, I use a minute to observe the areas, know the boundaries, and then I start recording. You can plan 100% before flying, but as soon as you take off, you are going to get there. And number 3, edit smartly for maximum impact. Raw footage is just the beginning, but editing brings your drone footages to life. Use LUT or manual color grading for cinematic colors. I started editing my drone footages with CapCut, and when I found out how to shoot raw, I knew I needed something much more advanced, so I switched to DaVinci Resolve, and over time, I switched to DaVinci Resolve, which is a studio version, because it gives me actually everything I need to color grade and edit my footages. And don't forget to add dynamics like speed ramping at some particular key points in your drone footages. Add a background sound, and for example, if you took a shot of a street, you can add a street ambience with the cars moving up and down, or if you took a sea shot, then you can add some wave ambience just to make it much more realistic. Just remember that good editing can make an average shot look spectacular and much more cinematic. And last but not the least, always make sure to follow drone laws and regulations. Now, always follow drone laws and regulations because the last thing you don't want is to have your drone fined or confiscated just because you flew in a drone regulation area. I've had issues like this in the past and it's so stressful. I won't encourage anyone getting into a situation like this. Before flying, check your drone law regulation. For example, no fly zone, height limits, especially when you're flying close to airport residential neighborhood. I have clients with real estate close to the airport, so this is a challenge I face in my everyday life, and I'm going to teach you how to fix it. These clients live not less than 3 to 8 kilometers from the airport. Now what I do is flying in these areas, I maintain a 20 to 30 heights, which has helped me a lot and has kept me away from trouble. And don't forget to register your drone because it might come in handy, and always respect privacy when filming in some public spaces. Not everyone likes your drone. Now, websites like AirMap or DJI Geo can help you stay safe and free. Now, becoming a great drone pilot takes time, but with the right approach, you can transform your average footage to a cinematic one. Focus on smooth flying, good planning, and editing, and you see a huge difference in your drone content. Anyone can become a drone pilot if you're determined to learn. I didn't start as a drone pilot. I didn't go to school for a drone pilot. I learned everything online. So if you need more information on drone piloting, there's some great content creators out there that can teach you how to maneuver with drones, how to do skills with drone, how to learn the camera settings with drone, and more. I totally learned everything that I'm doing right now on YouTube, and it has helped me a lot. And I'm even still learning. I'm still in the learning process, and I hope to also get much more advanced than what I'm currently doing. If you got any drone tip that worked for you, drop them in the comments. And until then, see you in my next video. Bye bye.